in conclusion, what's next for Owijo?
I have an album coming out.
Welcome everyone to 808s and Cold Takes. This is Los. Everyone else introduce
I'm Max.
I'm Johan.
I'm Braden.
We're excited to cover this episode because right now the artist that we got right over here came from the beautiful sights of Hawaii. Now an emerging rapper, producer, and an actor in the local scene in Arizona with 3 albums, 6 other projects on his SoundCloud, even having acted in 4 short films. Yeah. Please give it up for the one and only Owijo.
Yeah! Thanks for putting that in. Thanks for putting in the chart friends. I love movies, so thank you.
What are your, you know what Letterboxd is?
Yes.
What are your 4?
Damn, I don't want to expose myself, but it's a. I'll give you 3, and then the 4th one I'll give like off camera. You know, it's a little okay. Waves.
Word.
The Killer. I really like The Killer. It's with
the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's a really old, really old movie. It's called Before Sunrise, but it's Before Sunset.
Oh,
okay.
And I just give the 4th one. The 4th one is The Clerks.
wait.
Yeah.
That's the. Okay, wait. No, I'm gonna fuck this up. Is that the one that's like it's like all one shot and it's in black and white?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I've never even heard of that.
It's like a cult classic.
It's a cult classic.
Yeah. Is that like some 10 Angry Men type shit? Like old like that?
A little bit. It's
I
like
saw it a long time ago.
It's like that one movie where it's really bad, but it's like a cult classic. It's like one of those.
Like Borat?
Yeah, it's like one of those.
Borat, bro. My 4 gotta be. Oh shit! Wait, I actually have them. My 4 is crazy, bro. Because I like musicals and animated movies a lot. I love musicals. Mine is Prince of Egypt, Mad Max, Fury Road, Spirited Away, and Schindler's List.
Oh, okay,
Sitting next to each other.
I have a question for you. Do you think Furiosa was bad, or people just didn't give it a chance? Furiosa, the sequel.
I like Furiosa.
I think it was amazing. I think they did too many CGI. I think if they take off the CGI, it's even close to that movie, but the CGI kind of fucks it up a little bit.
I had a lot of fun. I haven't seen it. I saw it opening night or so, like when it came out, and I haven't seen it since. But I've been meaning to rewatch it because I think it's on Max now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on Max.
Yeah. So here's what we're gonna do: start musical beginnings, how you do that process. We'll talk about your current state of music, Awful, which just released recently, and what you got planned future wise. We also have extra questions that don't really fit in the interview and are just kind of random shit. And then
I love random shit.
We have a jar of fan questions that were inserted by your lovely fans.
Shout out to my fans. My fans are crazy.
Yeah. I watched an interview with you. I don't remember how long ago, but you claimed to be from everywhere. You said, quote, "I'm from everywhere," when he asked where you're from. And I'm assuming that means you moved around a lot. Is there any specific reason for that?
Army brat.
Okay.
I'm Army brat, low key. So my mom was in the military for a couple of years, and then she got out of it and still worked for the military in some ways. So I moved everywhere. So I was born in Germany.
Word.
Whoa.
And then I grew up in Alaska. I grew up in Georgia. I grew up in a little place, like random places on the East Coast, like Philadelphia a little bit, like for summers and stuff like that. But majority where I really grew up was Alaska, Hawaii, Georgia, and Kentucky.
What was your longest tenured one? Or were
Hawaii.
Hawaii?
Hawaii's my home. Like anytime I go home, I know where to go and my people and
all
all
that.
How
old were you when that was?
14. I was turning 14, so 13 technically.
And then until
2018.
Oh, okay.
And then I go back and forth. My parents still out there, so yeah.
Oh, cool. That's sick.
Fire.
Shout out parents.
Shout out parents. Shout out parent.
Shout out parent. We rocking with single parent households.
Single parent household. Shout out to the mamas.
Yeah.
So
facts.
in your like the places that you stayed with the longest tenure, like Hawaii, Kentucky, Georgia, was there like a lot of music in those specific areas that you primarily grew up with that kind of think you had an effect on you now? Or was that kind of more just like more of the internet that kind of took a hold of that where you got your music influences?
My music influence comes from like my parents. So my mom is a big Jadakiss fan.
Whoa.
And my dad was a big DMX fan. My brother was into this band called, I'm gonna say their name wrong, but if I say it, you're gonna know who I'm talking about. Evanescence.
Oh,
Evanescence.
Okay.
Evanescence. Word.
See, and then my sister was into Chris Brown and Pretty Ricky and all that. So I literally grew up with all different types of stuff. And then my mom loved like India.Arie, Fantasia, and my dad was into like Journey, DMX and Journey. Really random. When we used to talk a lot, I was like, Journey? He's like, yeah, I feel it.
I was just telling them that my dad literally told me like 2 days ago that, because DMX used to live out here.
Yes.
Before he passed away. And my dad just ran into him at Subway.
Subway.
Like he was in front of him at Subway.
He's like, fire.
But he knew it was him because it was like summer and it was like 100 degrees out. And he had the Rough Riders leather on.
Crazy man. Yeah. Love him.
Shout out DMX, bro.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. But no, yeah, just my music influence. But also, I always was around artists. Like every place I went to, everybody was an artist. Like my friend's in Kentucky, Cap, he lives out here. He actually lives in Quinn Creek now, but I met him through music. And then my friend, I don't know if you ever heard him, Jason Voorhees, met in Hawaii. And I always was around artists. And I wasn't the artist guy. I was actually the movie guy. So I wasn't even thinking about making music until I moved out here. So the influences kind of came from just like the internet and also just watching movies. Movies really were the peak, of all my influences.
What do you think's your earliest memory with a movie that made you think like, oh yeah?
I love this question. Tokyo Drift intro of Tokyo Drift, DJ Shadow's Most Def song. That literally was like,
song.
What song I'm talking about, bro? I was like, wait, this is a song, like a real song that's like hip hop, but it's not really hip hop. I was like, okay, I can do this. And then I was like, nah, this sounds too technical to exist. So I was like, yeah.
Hell yeah.
But I remember that every time I watched the movie.
What made you want to pursue music in general? What was your passion and driving force behind it?
I just wanted to make it. Honestly, I never thought about doing this seriously. I think it was more of like making a movie costs so much. So what was the closest thing? A soundtrack, So making an album was the easiest thing I could do without losing that pursuit of trying to make a movie, And then I was like, you know what? Let's put it out to see what a reaction of people would think of it. I also wanted a reaction too, also. So, but music wasn't nowhere near. I just think I wanted to make movies, and then music was like the second best.
Is that still the goal for you?
I think so. I think eventually I will take that risk. I think I'm getting good at this music. I'm getting more good at it, and now I'm like pursuing it more now.
What moment would you say gave you kind of like the confidence to kind of explore more of like the more experimental side, especially like with the first album that has like more of a drum and bass side of it?
Blade Runner 2049.
Oh, the new one?
Yeah. I was like,
shout out Evan. He would have loved that.
Yeah, bro.
The one episode Evan misses, and we're talking about movies. Evan's our producer guy. He makes movies, but he's one of my best friends, and so he helps us film and shit. Mm-hmm. And every time he wants to fucking talk about movies with these people.
This would have been.
And I don't even think he asked you a question about movies. So he asks everybody some bullshit.
I always look at movies and I'm like, what would sound great on this? Or like I look at scenes because scenes are like the best. Like when you watch this is TikTok and it's called Happy Summers Film, and they put like rap music on there. I'm like, imagine if one of my songs is on there. I always think about movies when I like think about songs, but that's weird. The experimental because of like the certain sounds they use in soundtracks. I always like sample that. So yeah.
Damn, that like makes sense because like have you ever like watched Adult Swim?
Yes.
Like when it's just like the black cutout, it just has like the crazy music going behind and shit.
Shout out Knowledge. Knowledge was doing a lot of that. So Knowledge and Knowledge is a big inspiration too. Knowledge is crazy.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, Knowledge was one of those dudes, bro. Like he was really early on that. So yeah.
Or I guess if you want a like you speak a little, you were talking about it a little bit off cam, and I mean, you're speaking about it now. Inspiration wise, what is it musically that you look to?
When I first started making music, the first person that ever would made me want to rap was Kevin Abstract. Hands down, Kevin Abstract, Gold Link, Schoolboy Q.
Yeah.
My big three wasn't Kendrick, Drake, and J. Cole. It was ASAP, Schoolboy, and Denny Brown.
Holy
Oh
fucking
shit!
It's quite literally my big three.
They were the three.
Holy
Kendrick came later because swimming pools wasn't like.
Damn.
I love Kendrick. Kendrick is one of my favorites, but their first singles were like ugh.
What's your favorite Danny album?
Danny album is not X. It's I'm gonna say
The double album?
Not the double album.
That's my favorite.
It might be the double album. It's the one where he has a music video in somebody's house.
Oh yeah, that's old.
Is that old?
Yeah, old.
Was
With
like the
the-
black cover?
Yes.
Just like a
That's
frame?
my that might
his-
be my favorite hip hop album of all time.
Bro, that's
It's like,
fire.
woo, shit.
And the Molly song, bro. I used to. My mom's like, you're never listening to this in this house because I used to play it all the time. I used to watch the video all the time. But Danny, bro, people sleep on Danny, but Danny's like crazy,
Danny's crazy.
and the kids that are like around him. If you really think about it, like JPEG is like a prodigy of him,
Mm-hmm.
Z Loopers, and like a lot of other people. They're like products of that.
You
So
fuck
yeah,
with Bruiser Wolf?
yeah.
We saw he opened for Danny, but
opened
we
for
saw
Danny.
Danny Brown this year, and he opened for him, and that motherfucker is so funny.
Yeah.
We shook his hand. We were like,
Yeah,
hey,
we-
I don't know what
yeah.
that was, bro.
I
but
got
that
a
was
shirt.
great. I love
Oh,
that
that shirt
shit.
fire.
I was
Wait,
like, this shit fucking
was y'all
great.
at the ASU thing where he performed at ASU for free?
No,
Danny Brown?
No,
Oh,
he,
shit.
it was at the
We're at the Nile.
It was at the Nile. It was literally
Oh,
this year.
but-
He
yeah.
performed for like Scaring the Hose. He did like Scaring the Hose. shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but I remember I went to that show, and Danny was like having fun. It was weird, like him being sober. He's been like sober for a couple years.
Yeah.
It's still funny to see him like have fun with it. You know, back in the day, bro, he was getting his dick sucked on stage and shit.
Oh, shit.
That's some real rock star shit. Like when people say, "Oh yeah, they're a rock star," I think about like rappers be like, "Oh, I'm a rock
Danny
star."
Brown, bro.
Danny Brown was really like on some real like rock star shit. So yeah, shout out Danny. Shout out Danny,
fucking-
Schoolboy.
That's
ASAP.
so awesome, bro. That's literally
Bro.
these motherfuckers make fun of me so much. But
They make fun of
was
you
all he
about
does.
it?
It's all he talks about. Literally, those three artists.
Those are, like, my
is
favorite.
all he talks. Like
Those-
that's
they're
his
great.
fucking shit.
And we
That's
seen
so
seen
funny.
two of them this year. We saw Schoolboy and Danny this year. So that was,
Yeah.
I was in Hawaii when Schoolboy came out. I was
It's gotta
so
be
high,
rocky.
bro.
It seems like you kind of have, and we've talked about a couple of them. There's like a clique of local artists that really rock with you. We talked about Kenny Hilton. We talked
Yeah.
about Worth Creating,
Yeah.
Jade. These artists that
Jade.
are just like very much around you, and you guys are all seem really buddy about it.
Mhm.
How did you come to meet a lot of these local acts, and how do you think you guys complement each other creatively?
Met Worth Creating, JPEG Mafia. Met Kenny from a music video I did. Jade, I met through another homie. His name is Snotty Man.
Yeah,
Met him
we
through
know
him. Yeah, so and we compliment each other because we ain't trying to like beat each other, you know? We kind of know our lanes and know where we are. And also we all have like superpowers. You know, I feel like every artist has superpowers. So Kenny, bro, he's like one of the best rappers out here. And he's slept on, and he has like the best like metaphors, and he'll say some wild shit, and you won't catch it because his tone of voice. Worth Creating, I think Worth Creating is such a crazy producer duo out here, and they know how to produce, and they're just so free. And Jade, bro, Jade is a package. Like Jade's like what we think of like if we want to like have somebody to be like Phoenix as a face, she's that. She's always. I think she's that perfectly. So I think we all compliment each other because we know how to like gravitate to each other. Like Kenny, I just know I gotta be turned. Jade, I know I have to be meaningful. Worth, we just gotta make something that feels like a moment. So yeah, it's just all that.
Shout out them. All
Yeah.
y'all come on the show if you haven't already. We got
Yeah.
two of you.
Yeah, Jade is gonna go crazy, guys. You know, she always go crazy.
Yeah. Her album this year was fucking crazy, man.
Crazy.
Yeah, I listened to that. I listened to that today, actually.
Okay, we gotta say it right because she's gonna get mad at me. It's an EP. It's an EP,
Oh,
guys.
Oh,
EP.
shit.
I'm sorry.
EP.
Forgive me.
EP.
EP.
Yeah.
Beautiful shit. I really, really like the project. Man.
Yeah, it's so amazing.
Well, when starting to like listen to your discography, I first went to like Apple Music and I saw the first project, which is Belek. Is that how you say it?
Balik.
Belek. At first, like I didn't catch it because like I was noticing like the production was just like very out there.
Yeah.
But it finally clicked on the song Southern Unity Part 2.
Yeah.
Your lyrical style is very, the best way to like describe it's just it's a simple word, but it's just very personal.
Yeah.
What would you say is the intent behind that, behind your lyrical style?
I can't front. I'm not a good liar. I'm a really bad liar. So I have to express the feeling that I'm feeling at the moment. And if it comes off corny, it comes off whatever. It's whatever. But I want it to be personal. Because I feel like a lot of music is just like, oh, I'm flexing on you. You trash. I got a chain. You this. So I'm like, okay, let me be personal to the people that want to know who I am. So yeah.
Yeah, no, that's definitely. I definitely say that's definitely respectable. Like, it's almost in the sense like with like a lot of like punk music, to where like they don't really like sugarcoat everything. They're just, even if they're just not even rhyming anything, they're just like screaming about like what they feel. So no, that's definitely I fuck with that.
For that, thank you.
Yeah, so going off of that a little, is there a certain like mental state or like headspace you want to be in when it comes to creating music, or just in general, like do you want to have a specific like mental state when it comes to like a certain song?
I think a mental state of like certain albums. I like Balik. I feel like mental state is just teen angst. Even though I was like 20 years old, 21 years old, but it's like a very teen angst. I was like, okay, let's make the most. If it's not gonna be the best album, let's make an album. You know. So I just wanted to be like very jumpy, runny in the woods type feeling. So if that is the best way to describe it, but yeah.
Do you think because, like, and I think I talk about it a little later on, but like a shift in creativity and like the way your music sounds, does that mental state change with each one?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like for the first one, I was just like, I hate that people are not respecting me as an artist. First album, and then second album, I was like, you know what? People now noticing me now. Now I want to make something that's I'm in a calm place. And then Awful is like I'm confident. I'm real confident. And then the next album, I'm even more confident, and I'm mad for some apparent reason. I'm mad. So
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
On the subject of Awful,
Mm-hmm.
how did you and Worth come about the collaboration for that?
I DM'd him and was like, "Hey yo, Orleans France went crazy. Let's get at him. Let's get at him now." Because we talked about it first. Our first time ever like working together. We're like, let's make a collab album. And then I was like, nah, I ain't ready. Your production is way too good, and if we do it, I want this to be good. So then after I dropped Orleans France and did like a show, I was like, "Hey yo, let's go. I'm ready."
Hell yeah.
So that was kind of the vibe.
They speak very highly of you. When we did that interview, they went on they ramble a lot, and so they ramble a lot about you and Jay and Kenny and Tim Jules, brother.
Oh my God, no! They told me
we
what
talked about Tim Jules for maybe like 10 minutes. Straight.
He's like, yo, Tim Jules just gets a lot of the.
Yeah.
I was like,
it's like just something about Tim Jules. I love his yeah.
No, Tim Jules is gonna laugh crazy when he sees that interview.
What a guy.
Is there an album or song that you've made that's made you the most happy or you've been most proud of?
Hasn't came out yet.
A lot of people say that.
Yeah,
a lot of artists say that.
Come on, it's called. I'll give it the name. It's called Dark Man. It's called Dark Man X. So yeah, that one I can't wait for people to hear it. Even if people don't fuck with it, I love that song.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so Dark Man is just the song.
Dark Man, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
my next question is because to bring it back to the experimental side of your music. So because like it can just get so wild at some points, I like was wondering like of like the sessions that you were there like for the production, what would you say has been the most memorable so far?
I think making ID magazine. I think that was because the references I gave to him, it was a lot wilder. We toned it down by a lot, so it working so well and it doing extremely well. Like people love that song. People want me to perform that song compared to what it could have been. It's crazy. So I think ID Mag is the memorable one.
Damn, that's funny. That's my favorite
We're
song on
literally
the
listening
album.
to that song
I
today.
love that sample.
Yeah.
You basically, actually, with that, you kind of just answered my next question because my next question was gonna be what song did you have the most difficult time creating? And it sounded like you were saying that ID Mag was gonna be.
No,
was
like from all my albums or just
yeah, just in general.
this girl I like.
Oh, really?
It was so hard, bro. I literally was in the studio. I think I made Jesus Piece. I made Jesus Piece in 10 minutes. This is the shortest song. I made it in 10 minutes, and then this girl it took me 4 hours to make that song. It's like, what is wrong with me? I can't make a simple like girly song. So
Are you a pretty sit down song maker?
Yeah.
Like you're like, I sit down, the song will be done tonight kind of person?
Okay.
Interesting.
There's only like a couple songs it took longer. What songs? The only song I think it took me like a couple days to make was I think Southern Unity Part 2. It took a couple of days. I think it took a couple of days to realize I have to, because I did a version where I was trying to be braggadocious, and then I was like, you know what, this don't sound like me, so I ain't gonna do it. So it took me 2 days to make that one. Everything else takes 8 to 9 hours.
Or
Production, verse, all that.
I kind of talked a little bit about it before, and you kind of answered it as well.
Yeah.
But I was saying you have a lot of music under your belt, dating back, early as 2018 on some of those SoundCloud joints. What do you think is the biggest change in your music styling as you've grown and matured?
Structure and intention. I think attention with words and structure and music. I think the production is also better too. I feel like I was using like YouTube beats. I think the only album on there or EP on there was All My Hoes Are From Hawaii. That was all like live. Those all live sessions that I just cut part and then just rapped over. So yeah.
That's sweet.
So per production, just more polish, intentional with words, and better structuring.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, I don't think we've talked to many artists that have made music as long as you.
Really?
Like, I feel like I'm trying to think of the other guys that we've interviewed.
Yeah, I don't think. Obey's
Obey's been making music since
I'm about to say,
like a
I watched that
baby.
interview. I'm like, Obey is probably the only one I would probably say.
Obey has been making music for a long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you had the biggest catalog of anybody that we've talked to so far.
Really, thanks. I appreciate that. Unless you do Kenny, and then where y'all gotta look at other stuff. You're like, wait, this okay, cool.
Yeah. It's crazy that like literally we just hit 10,000 downloads with the show, and it's like we've really been doing this shit for 4 years. Like that's crazy. That's really crazy to think.
Me and you've been doing music about the same amount of time. So yeah. Well, y'all together collectively, y'all been doing the same amount of time. Yeah.
Just to like to kind of close out, like discussing like the current status of where you're at right now. So far I've seen you've been apart from 4 films, like I said earlier. Yeah. What exactly led up to those moments?
A lot of them are just like, "Hey, Caleb, you want to be in this?" And I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" I anytime they ask me, or you know how like a lot of filmmakers out here be like, "Oh, we need cast, we need more people." I'm one of those like weird dudes. Yeah, I want to be in it. I'll heart it, or I like it, or I will do whatever. Just let me be in it, because I love being a part of like filming or anything around it. So I don't care where I'm at in it. As long as I'm in it, that's all I care.
What's your Like, where would you preferably? Because you said you wanted to make movies and stuff. What is your preferred position in that? Like, are you into writing? Are you into directing?
I'm more into the. Sorry, I'm more into the writing and directing part. More like I want a lot of stuff in movies. Like a lot of writers, I feel like they're holding back on like giving out like more creative. Like even though I didn't like this movie at first and then I watched it later, like The Substance, bro. Like The Substance really like honed in on like letting it be weird and letting it be what it is.
Yeah.
Bro, weird, bro. I don't want to spoiler, but there's a scene in that movie, bro. I knew the movie was gonna go crazy because there's no way in hell that would happen in real life, bro. Go lock your door right now, your front door, and kick it barefoot, and tell me how that goes.
Like Saltburn, kind of weird.
No, it's weird.
Weirder than
That
that.
movie, it's weird in a different way.
Okay.
It's weird in a way different
Oh,
way.
so like kind of like
It's like a body horror movie, like The Fly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's weird, but it is cool though. It has a theme throughout that's very topical, and
Soundtrack is fire too.
soundtrack's crazy.
Oh, so kind of like something like David Lynch.
Not David Lynch. You ever seen Human Centipede?
Oh, dude, that movie
It's
fucked
weird.
me up, man.
Yeah,
That
it's
movie-
that type of fucked
Yeah.
up.
It's like that kind of fucked up, and then like
A little funny.
The body horror elements of it are like pristine. They're
Yeah.
like on like The Fly type shit. That is really cool.
Yeah. Well,
Definitely.
Fly's a classic.
It's in theaters. I think it's in theaters right now.
yeah.
But-
Interesting filming style. There's like a scene where the person is like kind of messed up and they're trying to run to the bathroom. It waves. Like imagine like a wave. It's like they're moving and then the screen kind of waves. It's crazy. It's the craziest scene I've ever seen.
There's a lot of. They really hone in on like disgustingness. And
Yes.
shit. So there's like a scene. It's in the trailer of the guy talking and he's eating shrimp.
Oh my
Yeah, it's
god.
like this. It's like
He's like, I don't know if that's gonna work out.
and his teeth are all crooked and there's like shrimp in his mouth. It's so
Yeah.
gross.
Fire.
Yeah, fun movie though. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. One of my favorites.
Can't wait to not watch that.
Yeah.
No, you have
What do you mean?
you-
No,
I
love that
promise
movie.
you,
Y'all are scaring me now.
you're gonna love it.
Yeah,
And
it's a
then
homework assignment.
they got what's her name?
They got-
Margaret Robbie.
Oh, okay.
No, the girl from she's Margaret Qualley.
Margaret Qualley. I've said her.
Margaret Qualley.
Sorry.
And
Margaret
then
Qualley.
the girl, is that the girl from Friends?
No, see, everybody mixes. She's the girl from that's G.I. Jane. That's Demi Moore.
Yeah, Demi Moore.
Oh, I know.
G.I. Jane, the Ghost movie.
Yeah.
That's Bruce Willis's ex-wife.
Oh, word.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
They do great. It's fun.
Yeah.
Also, Margaret Qualley is dating Jack Antonoff.
Yeah,
To bring it back to music.
Jack Antonoff.
Fun
yeah,
fact, I guess. I don't know. Do what you
yeah.
want with
Tailor
that.
made.
Of
Yeah.
Bleachers fame.
Yeah, Bleachers fame. Shout out
That's fine.
Taylor
I got
Swift.
that reference though.
Shout out.
The fucking the Kendrick song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't he
616 in L.A.
Yes.
was he in Fun?
Yes.
Yes.
Shout out to bald people with glasses.
He's not bald though.
Short-haired people with glasses. Is he not bald?
No.
No.
Damn.
He has like
Something
that
like a
weird
bald
like
guy.
British haircut.
Yeah, it's like
I know what you're
really
talking
low,
about. Yeah.
really low,
fuck,
like
man?
toddler cut.
Yeah, he looked a lot, bro. When he was 25, he looked totally. He had long hair. He had like the indie sleeves, long hair, skinny jeans,
Yeah.
dress shoes kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So
I think he's like 40 or so, and he looks a lot younger than that.
yeah,
he looks very
good
young.
skin, good skin, good skin.
Shout out, Jack.
Jack Antonoff, if you're watching this,
Yeah,
man,
shout out.
If
yeah.
you're
I need a
watching
beat,
this-
Gives you a reason to
bro.
watch. It gives you a
Need
reason
a
to
beat. It might be a little weird. I need a little crazy, but I need a beat.
Yeah.
He was like, "Who is this?"
Yeah.
gotta cater it specific to Owijo's needs.
Yeah.
watch. Yeah.
It's funny. Do you think I have a question? Do you think I have like a certain style?
Style musically?
Yeah.
I think you have a lot of like the difference between Awful and Orleans, France.
Mm-hmm.
Like
There's a lot of just different things.
you have
Yeah.
a lot of variety.
I think it's kind of the same thing with Worth, where Worth was telling us they're like, we just don't give a fuck. We're gonna do what we want.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
it's like I think that's some of the purest form of artistry is when like an artist can just do whatever the hell they want and not really hold a label to what they do. There's distinct sounds. I think a lot of I just think a lot of it is so. That's why I asked about like the maturity of it all, because it's like you've been doing it for so long, and it just seems to grow differently every time.
Yeah,
So
that's true. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
On that subject, in the future, now you don't have to spoil this since I said that, or since you've already said that you got a project that's
Cool.
halfway done, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But in terms of the sound, what kinds of styles can we expect on this next project?
The best way I describe this album is like, it's very dark. It's very R&B esque. It's very mainstream. Like I'm trying to make a polished album. It's not experimental at all. It's very calm. It's slower. It's a long album. Like every song's about like 3 minutes long.
I thought you were about to say every song was 6 minutes. Damn.
I feel like 3 minutes is like crazy long. Still.
I guess
3 minutes now.
for our generation, yeah.
For our
Not
day,
really.
yeah.
I mean,
But
it
back when they was
depends.
back when they
It
was
depends
doing,
on the
Lil Wayne
person.
was
You
doing,
listen to
like,
All Eyes on Me,
Yeah.
every song's like 5.5 minutes.
2 choruses and 3 verses.
Yeah.
No,
it can get crazy long, but
mine's
I think if the whole album's consistently that long, and then depending on how many tracks you have, it can be long.
Yeah, it's like 7 tracks and like every song's about like 3 minutes. So,
People's attention spans now also are like so short.
I know that's why making this album was kind of like some rebel move, because it's a lot of people are really quick with those shorter songs. So we'll see, but I'm excited for it. I love
Do
it.
what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Support you either way, man.
Yeah, R&B. Sample a lot of R&B on this album.
Bet.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
So, do you have a dream collaboration? And if so, if this person, like this artist, was to tell you to drop everything you're doing, they'll fly you out, and to come out to work with them, would you do it?
Yes, and the artist is Kevin Abstract or Kevin is either
You can
Kevin,
have a top 5 if you
If you need it.
if you know.
Kevin. Just recently, I really want to collab with Dominic Fike, but I want him to rap. I don't want him to like
Word.
sing, because I know he can rap. I secretly hear him rap.
I can hear potential in it.
Yeah, Tyler and The Blossom. The Blossom is the closest I can probably get to working with somebody if they fly me out. But The Blossom, I think The Blossom is the real answer. The closest right now, I'll probably say The Blossom.
Word.
If they fly me like, yo, fly to New York, I'm like, all right, I'll go. Yeah.
Were you a fan of like the Brockhampton stuff, or was it strictly Kevin Abstract?
Everything. Kevin, Brockhampton, Amir, like all that shit. I liked all of it. Even though sadly kind of just fucked his own self up. But yeah.
I love Roadrunner.
Roadrunner's crazy.
We reviewed
It's
that was
one
one
of
of
my
the first episodes
One
of
of
the
our
podcast.
first episodes.
we
I
ever
love
did.
that album so much.
Crazy.
So underrated.
If everything didn't fucked up, that would have been the album would have got a lot more love.
Yeah.
But damn, Roadrunner. I kind of like the family too, secretly.
Yeah.
The fake last Brockhampton album where he just rapping. A lot of the production styles are crazy.
I really like Saturation.
You like 2.
2?
I like the first and the third
Saturation
one.
2
He likes 2.
and Roadrunner. Those two were like my. And Iridescent. I really liked Iridescent.
Iridescence.
Oh, yeah.
I think Iridescence was a big inspiration too. I think Balik too. I know there was like a couple albums I was listening to a lot that was like, how can I hone this sound that sounds like me? I think at that time it was Iridescence, Jay Dilla, Rough Drafts, and
Oh shit.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, I fuck with
Dylan,
Dylan.
If you
Dylan,
wanna,
man.
I'm gonna tell you something that a lot of people don't know. When you listen to Bleach Blonde and then listen to Won't Do. Just listen and nothing like this.
Nothing like
That-
this?
I'll
Listen to
get-
Bleach Blonde and Nothing Like This.
Yeah, Nothing Like This by Jay Dilla. That was the producer. Me and the producer literally like, okay, let's make this, but make it more fun. Like people can listen to constantly. Yeah, so
Oh, is it
Shout out Dylan.
Yeah, I fuck with those projects, but like for me, it's the one that clicked was the one when he went to Japan. That one's my shit.
oh yes, oh my god, That was so crazy, bro. And I think he just stayed in his room like a lot. Like he would go outside for like a couple hours, and then come back and just go crazy. I'm just like, imagine just going outside and feeling the energy of a place, and then translating it on like music. Crazy.
Would be one of a kind. It's truly one of a kind.
Recipes.
Rest in peace. We're talking about a lot of good people on the show. Anyway.
He has a lot of recipes. Oh my god, it's like 4.
This guy understands.
When we
me.
hang out with his girlfriend likes like all the grunge dudes that are dead.
David Bowie.
Oh my god.
David Bowie, Nirvana, just like all these people that are just passed away, and that's always like I've been friends with her for a long time.
Yeah,
that
that's
was always
fire.
our running joke. Was like all of her artists are dead. It's crazy shit.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Gonna transition out of the RIPs really quick with an
I said rest in peace more than I've ever said in an interview. I'm just gonna let y'all know this.
I'm gonna go off.
Oh shit.
Enough of that.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
the further you go into acting in this coming future, in your mind, what is the main role and type of genre that you could totally see yourself in, that you go after?
Film noir, like a noir film. I want to be in one so bad. Even though I'm so goofy and I can't do it, I want to be in it so I can try to be like a serious person in there, or like that annoying character. Like I want to be like a side character. I love being side characters. I think side characters have more freedom and also they just look more fun. So yeah. Like, remember Fez? Like, think about Fez from Euphoria. Yeah. So sorry, guys. Yeah, that's so fucking crazy. But he made the show more funny to me. Like, you did what?
Him not being there, like, because Fez was my favorite character,
Bro.
and it's like, why would I want to watch the show if he's not there?
That's true.
It's just so sad. It's sad shit.
Yeah.
And I think Zendaya just came out and said that the new season's gonna be like a time jump. It's like they're out of high school, so I'm like,
I'm so sorry, guys, but all the people I like are dead sometimes. Sorry.
It happens, bro. It happens.
Sorry.
Shit happens, bro.
All right, now getting into like more so the extra questions. First one I got here is you being, or more so claiming to be more so from Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
What's an activity from there would you say that would you tell someone to participate in to get a full understanding of there?
Is the culture that much different?
Culture is much different. Okay, so if you're like, I think you should hit Narnia and Timeless if you really want to get a gist of what Hawaii is. There's this place where you have to go up this hill. People live up this hill, and you can see the view of Hawaii completely. And it kind of gives you an idea of like how they live, and like also kind of see the world from a different point of view. Like when you go to LA and y'all go up the hills, it's kind of like that. Oh. But another place is called Narnia, and it looks. You think Hawaii is just all palm trees and all this, and then you go up this, gotta go up a hill again, and it looks like Narnia. It looks like forest, and you're like, wow, this exists. And like you see people eat there, you see people talk there, you see people commute there and like have conversations with each other. In Hawaii, it's a lot of love there and a lot of understanding, and it's respect for respect. So. And that's where I grew up on. That's how I look at it. If that answered my question.
What island were you on?
Oahu. Yeah. The touristy one, but it's a lot of culture there still. Yeah. Especially music culture. Crazy.
Shout out Hawaii.
I
always wonder, and I mean, you were in Alaska too. Is it that much different in Alaska?
Alaska, I was a little young. I wonder what Alaska was just cold, bro. And bro, it's fucking cold.
It's like when I was in Chicago.
You had to worry about mooses. Like mooses would trample your kid type shit.
Don't play around.
They don't fuck around.
Don't leave Junior
They're like
out.
10 fucking feet tall.
Yeah. And there's like periods of times where there's no sun.
Like like in the wintertime.
Yeah,
right?
it would be like 10 a.m. and it still looks like it's like 10 p.m. So it's like crazy. So yeah.
Holy shit.
So it's just crazy experience.
Wow. I think I might actually be. I haven't told you guys this. I might be in Alaska this year.
Awesome. You know
I'll be
where
there
we're
for
at?
2 months. I think Anchorage.
Anchorage.
I think for work.
Oh damn.
But you can't really just come back from Alaska. So it's like I have to stay there for 2 months. But Talia might come, depending. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it because it's supposed to be like springtime.
Oh,
So
bro,
it's like
perfect.
beautiful, and it's
Perfect.
not like rain. It's not snowing
It's
all the
like
time. It's not
perfect.
dark out. Yeah.
Perfect.
Be fun.
Fire.
So, is there any other art form that you're passionate about that you want to pursue besides music? We already touched on one, which is filmmaking. But besides that, are there any others?
It's besides me, like I guess besides music and acting, I really want to get into graffiti. I love graffiti. I love like graffiti. That's like something I love seeing. Especially I have like a homie. I'm not gonna say his name, but
He be spraying.
he
all over
be
the fucking
killing shit, and he knows who he is. He be killing shit too. So I would say like I guess like more painting and graffitiing, like mixing those together, see what happens. Yeah. But
sick.
besides the music and acting, because we were talking about acting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of want to talk a little bit about the fashion aspect of just you as an artist. I feel like it goes a little under the radar.
Yeah.
You be throwing the shit on sometimes.
Appreciate it.
Most of the time. So what kind of fashion, like what kind of got you into fashion at this level, and what do you love so much about it?
I think what got me into fashion was like the internet, really internet. Like I fucking hate this dude. He's such a horrible person. But there's this guy, his name is I'm gonna say his initials, IC. And he he knows what I'm talking about. Put me into it. And also Lucas Sabat, Ass Pizza, they very much I grew up with them, and they kind of inspired me to be like, oh, I can wear regular, like I can mix vintage with designer, and I can wear regular clothes and still look cool. It's just I think those things really honed it in for me, you know. And like, and the aspect about fashion, I just like who really raps about fashion? Like out here, who really raps about fashion? Like nobody really does. Yeah. Besides my homie Kenny, shout out.
I was literally gonna say I think Kenny.
That's why me and Kenny like that. But like, who raps about Issei? Who raps about Kiko? Who raps about Celine? Who raps about it and wear it too? Also, because a lot of people don't be wearing it, and I wear it sometimes. People don't wear it. Yeah. Sometimes I don't got it. Sometimes my friends be like, you know what, you want this? And they give it to me. So some of the times it's a blessing from my friends that give it to me too. So yeah.
How do you think the self-expression through fashion versus music differs?
I think self-expression of fashion, you get judged a little bit more for it, because if you don't wear it like this, you get like this. But with music, they're like, it depends. If you're making good music with it, people are gonna fuck with it. If you're making bad music, they're like, not gonna really hate in your face, but they're gonna hate in the side. So they're gonna be like, "Oh, he got that shit on, but his music's ass." Like, I've seen a lot of people that have that shit on, and their music is garbo to people. But you know, that's the difference. But yeah,
awesome. That's what we had prepared. But we have our jar.
Here comes the fun
Our jar
questions.
of questions from the fans of.
you said how many questions are there?
27 of them.
Plus
Some of them are not serious though. Some of
Plus
these are
one.
plus one that Johan has.
I always ask this.
So I'll kick us off. If you and John Jones got locked in a room, who would walk out alive?
From Epic Evan.
From Epic Evan 13, our friend. John Jones is an MMA fighter.
Yep.
Widely
The bald
regarded-
dude?
Widely
Yeah.
regarded as
John
one of the
Jones.
Wait, I have a question. Do I have a weapon or no weapons?
Nope.
No weapons.
He got it. I'm not
Yeah.
even gonna fight him. You like get out,
That dude is.
Scratch at the door.
bro. And also he be cheating. He be gouging.
he's
he
a-
put his
he's a
fingers
dope
in
person.
people.
No,
I
he
think he
he
got-
tested for.
Yeah, he gets in a lot of trouble
yeah.
with dope and shit.
Yeah.
He
He's
be
not my goat.
positive
Shout
for-
out Anderson Silva, bro.
Oh yeah.
That's a real goat right there.
bro Anderson Silva.
Yeah.
But he was fighting. What's his name? He would put it. He would illegally kick you in the knee. He would put his hands around your face and try to gouge your eyes
yeah.
out. I'm not. You got it, bro. I'll dap him up and be like, you got it. Fuck no, I'm not touching
I'll
you.
dap him up.
Yeah, bro, I'm not touching you at all. That's crazy.
Shout out Evan for that.
Shout out Evan.
Evan,
Big MMA
you don't even
guy.
gotta worry. I'ma still stay
Hey,
pretty.
John Jones is out here from time to time.
Yeah.
That's cool. Hey, yo, John Jones, I'm not touching you, bro. Don't touch me, bro.
All right, Nick. Oh fuck! I had to answer this question. All right, so
Oh, brother.
Oh yeah.
For context, this is from Me y Los Chicos from
Yeah, I know who it
Gio
is.
from Worth
I already
Creating.
know who it is.
He
Does-
actually explained this to me, by the way.
Does
Who, me? Oh,
Ira explained what this. Yeah. Just read the question.
yeah.
Yeah. Does he ever poop in other people's houses? And if so, has he done in Worth's house?
yes, I pooped in their house. That's why I bring it up. Yes, I have.
They seem to have an obsession with people pooping in
I
their
was gonna
house.
say, yeah, they mentioned that.
They mentioned that to us.
Bro, my stomach, bro, context, I ate some food before I went to their house before, and I was like, I gotta use the bathroom. Didn't know I had to poop at the moment, but I did. So
You know, it happens.
Sammy said he had to poop right before the interview started, and he was like, "No, I'm gonna thug it out." And I like could
It's
not
the longest
tell.
No, I
interview we've
couldn't.
done. It's like 2.5 hours.
Could
I
not
can't
tell if
thug
he
it
was
out for
being
2
serious.
hours, bro. I'm old, bro.
Yeah, man.
I got 20 minutes in me max. I gotta go.
I genuinely could not tell if he was serious when he said that.
Well, we'll never find out.
We'll never know.
Yeah.
No, y'all gonna find out eventually.
He comments.
I'm
He
sure we
comments on
mentioned
the
it.
video.
Yo,
we're gonna
like,
mention it to him. He's gonna- I
honestly,
pooped right after.
actually,
Yeah. Johan. what
So
do we
this
got?
is from our friend Mateo Valdez.
Shout
Do
out
you
Mateo.
have a favorite rock band?
Limp Bizkit.
Oh,
Dude,
Limp
that's
Bizkit.
a
Over
big
Weezer?
answer
What?
recently. I've met a lot of people that
Really?
are really
Yeah.
rocking with Limp Bizkit. I don't remember.
Worth creating.
Worth
talked
creating.
about
Well,
Limp
yeah,
Bizkit.
Worth was. They were like, Limp Bizkit kind of like paved the way for what we do. It's
Same.
Like, that's cool that people are respecting Limp Bizkit. Like,
Limp Bizkit or Fade 'Em All. Actually, this Houston band called Fade 'Em All. They're my favorite too. Love them.
out.
Shout out Isaiah Russ. He was on Tizo's album.
Oh,
He's
was he
the,
on Too Easy?
Too Easy. Yeah.
right.
He
Damn.
his band crazy.
Word. We'll have to check it out.
interesting.
I wonder if
Yeah.
Mateo knows it. Mateo's big into the band stuff. So I wonder
Yeah.
if
He
I
likes
wonder if he knows.
Houston. Teo loves
And he
Houston.
loves Houston.
He probably
He loves
if
the
you
city.
bring it up to him, he probably knows who it is.
I bet. We'll see what he says. I have one here, and it's from.
I like how you.
Here's who. Here's who.
Oh yeah.
Will Owlboy ever come back?
That's my first rap name actually.
Word.
Oh,
Will he come back?
I think that Owl Boy is still here, but he has grown, so he's Owl Man, so he's still
Word.
here.
Shout out Owlman.
He's in the shadows.
He's in the shadows. He's
He'll emerge when needs be.
alter
Yeah.
ego.
alter ego. Yeah, that's
Oh,
one of my
yeah.
alter ego.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yep.
bet.
Okay.
That's fire.
Next question is from our homie at DJ Cali.
Shout out Calvin.
Favorite song from an animated film?
Piece by piece.
Start singing trolls.
Trolls band.
Is Bizarre JoJo? Didn't they put like a Jodeci song?
Jay played Jodeci in JoJo's?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they did actually.
He's if anybody's, I haven't watched
Didn't
it.
they
I've seen
do
JoJo.
like
Yeah.
a Jodeci song? That was like literally my favorite. It was like the most craziest episode. Jodeci. It was Jodeci.
Shout
That
out
was my
Jodeci.
favorite one. Oh my
Shout
god,
out
that,
Jodeci, bro.
that was most random shit. It was like a tense episode, I think, a little bit, and then Jodeci. I was like, y'all niggas are stupid. Y'all niggas are crazy. Okay, fuck with it. Okay.
Johan, what do you have, buddy?
Oh, this is kind of funny. What do you think about before you go to sleep? And this is from Jade.
I think about my pops. I think my pops passed like a year ago, so I think about him every night. So before I go to sleep, yeah, Jade's funny. And also, I think about these Kiko pants I really want. I dream about that. I think before that,
Send bubbles.
Dad, Kiko pants. So yeah,
Shout out, man. Shout out, Paz.
shout out pops.
This very, very intellectual special question.
Oh my god,
It's
I
a great
read.
is from the Worth Creating Instagram account,
Mm-hmm.
and it is suck my weenie.
Never. Never. Love you, Ira, though.
That's one out of the 3 weenie questions down.
Oh my God. Oh God.
All right, next question. This one is also from Jade, and that's can you look at the camera and give us a in all caps big smile?
Okay.
Nice. Yeah.
Did what you wanted, huh?
Let's fucking go.
Yeah. Okay.
Johan. You're gonna go back quick.
Is it Ira?
No, it's worth creating.
Even worse.
Why is your name Weenie?
lore questions?
I think because like Owijo, so they Oween, like
A weenie.
That's what
Oweenie.
they call you Weenie?
Yeah, I think so. That's what I remember.
Calls him.
Why do you call me weenie?
Why you call me Weenie?
I totally forgot my phone's literally gonna die. So we'll see. We'll see. It might be like a mic drop for them. So I told him I'm gonna see y'all.
Weenie now. Weenie High Junior.
Motherfucker, I would never work with y'all again if y'all don't answer this fucking phone.
Answers and hangs out.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay. I guess we.
We'll never know.
But I think it's just like a joke, like a running joke.
A
Weenie.
weenie.
Oh, weenie. Yeah.
Let's see.
This question is from Jade as well.
Mm-hmm.
How do you get them jeans on?
Oh,
in the morning?
no.
All of that. Is that a Jason Derulo reference?
Yeah.
How do you fit all of that into
Them jeans. Wiggle.
Yeah, that's
That's kind of the.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Wiggling, a little lube, lube on the legs. Get them in the jeans.
Anything to make
Lube
it,
up
anything
them
to make it happen,
legs.
bro.
Yeah, all my friends say I have a
Yo.
really big butt, so no, the pressure.
Yeah.
Damn.
I have another one from Jade, and I think we talked about this one. But how many states have you lived in?
Georgia. I say 7 states.
Oh, nice.
It
How
would-
long you been here?
5 years. 5 years, yeah. We're coming up to 5 years, yeah. Dang, I've been here for a minute. I got here when I was 20, so damn, I've been here for a while. Okay,
You gonna leave? Or do you like it here?
I like it here, but I want to get a place. Okay, so my thing is, I want to get if I win or I get to the point where I'm a big artist, I want to live here. I want to have a house here, like some DMX shit, like because I felt like this is a place that taught me a lot about life. So yeah, get a house here.
Word.
And another question from Jade, and that's what's your favorite lyric that you've written ever?
They pay me as a bad man, but I got a good soul. Reaction to your words is letting myself go. My dreams is haunting me like ghosts. Dramatic Gemini, I love to do the most. That's the line, even though it's not really the line, but it's like that.
It's most memorable.
Yeah, most memorable. Yeah,
Let them know, bro.
let them listen here, man. It's just all thoughts that come into my open mic.
What song is that from?
Back Krishna Part 2 is on Orleans, France. Orleans, France. Also, I want to shout out Laurent Steele. I feel like, we talked about Orleans, France a lot. Laurent Steele is one of the best curators out here. He's just in the house all the time now, but he is the best designer, DJ, rapper. He raps, but makes music. He has his own music. It's called Garcon. I want to shout him out because he produced for me. He's amazing too. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Shout
Okay.
out him, bro.
All right. I'm scared for the next question because I feel.
Was that you? Who was that?
Me?
Johan.
So this is one's from Jade. Would you ever take up modeling?
Yes. If people look, I saw that face. I felt the same way you felt, huh? Sure. If people looked at me like that, like, oh yeah, he's hot, let him
They want
walk.
you in.
Yeah.
Give the people what they want, man.
Listen here, butt pics and modeling. We got it.
This one is from Out of Sage.
Shit.
Shout out Out of Sage.
This is gonna be a deep one.
What keeps you motivated the most while pursuing music?
Family and friends, and also art itself. Like anytime I hear a new album, bro, I get goosebumps. I'll be like, bro, we gotta go to the studio tomorrow, 3:00. I'll be doing that to the person that my engineer. I was like, yo, when I heard Fouché, I was like, yo, we gotta go to the studio tomorrow, like right now. So yeah.
Where do you record it?
I record at my homie's crib. His name is Ali. He's the dude on You. So I record at his crib. It's a home environment. And he's also like my brother, so it just feels like recording with my brother. Sometimes we argue, sometimes we bicker, but it's just family shit. So
Sweet, bro. I got a question here from. I can't read your spelling, Carlos. I'm reading it on here. Just the life of. Just the life of. Just the life of. How much for a feature?
Okay. After Viva, I think like $75. After Viva, before Viva, free.
How many bars you get?
He can get whatever he wants. 75. Pause. Pause. But before Viva, free. I think after Viva, I gotta be more like. I gotta be more.
You gotta take accountability for what you got.
Yeah. I don't usually charge people, but because it's like crazy. But now I'm gonna start charging people. I guess it's crazy.
Damn. Next question. This one is from Bella.Raygoza. Do you have some kind of ritual or routine that gets you in the state of making music? So yeah, we doing seances and shit.
Listening to Sanfa for like an hour. It's my ritual. He calms me, like real calms me. That's funny. Or also washing my face for like a good 10 minutes. That and Sanfa gets me ready.
That's a combination of things.
That is kind of like a ritual.
That's a real ritual. Like washing your face is like the most calm you can ever feel. You know.
Yeah. That's the last one. Last that one. So I just want to keep it out.
So I'm just gonna say the app first. _Sammy.DeVito.
Oh no! Well, actually, I feel like Sammy might say a serious question.
No.
He's not wrong.
No.
Okay, what's the question?
Do it, Jiggle.
Yes, but it jiggles like when I like take a shower. It doesn't jiggle like on its own. Like that's some weirdo.
Show the people.
No, you're $75, bro, for the jiggle. And a feature.
And a feature.
Viva, the price going up.
Price going up.
Jiggle price going up.
Jiggle price going up.
Yeah.
Big jiggle, you know?
This one is from Joby the Great. Is it Joby?
Yeah, Joby is Joby the Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joby the Great says, how did you get into the Phoenix music scene?
I don't think I'm in the music scene. I don't think so. I think I just made a lot of ruckus to the point where the Phoenix scene was like, you know what? We got to figure out who the fuck you is. But I think if you trying to get into it, make some noise. Like, make some noise, market it well, and be cool. Be cool that you're you know? That's it. That's what I would say to anybody that's trying to get into this.
Be yourself.
Yeah, just be yourself.
It's like the best advice anybody could ever give.
Yeah.
Be yourself.
And market it well.
No, if you want people to like you for who you are,
Yeah.
be yourself. Because there's a million of everybody who wants to be the same person. So just be a different person.
Facts. He's not lying.
This guy, Hess, or HS.
Yes.
What is your pre-show superstition?
Can't have intercourse.
Oh.
Like some football shit. I can't have intercourse the day before.
The whole day before.
The whole day before, no. I love your reactions.
Some UFC fighter.
No, he's like, fuck that, bro. No.
Keep the testosterone there.
Maybe after for sure, but before, no, bro. You gotta be like locked in.
Damn.
You know that's what UFC fighters do.
Yeah, that's a UFC. I've
Yeah.
heard that with UFC fighters.
Football players do it too.
Yeah.
Like before, like a big game, they don't do it.
There's a basketball player who I'm thinking of Jamal Murray just because of the brothership, but that's not like.
Oh my God,
a
you're
basketball player. I think it might be Steph Curry where it's like night before. Like
Yeah.
he has to night before or some shit like that.
He has to.
Yeah, it's something like.
Bro, maybe I need to switch it up. If Steph is doing it before hitting that shit
Just
from,
try it out.
you know what? New ritual coming soon.
The dopamine release, you know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was something. It was like before games. I have to. Maybe it wasn't Steph, but there was a basketball player, and it was like a big.
I don't think that for that to be Steph, I wouldn't think that's crazy.
But I know Steph can be freaky sometimes.
Yeah,
Trust me, I know.
Yo, hey, yo.
I know him. Hey, okay.
I know him.
Wait, huh?
Look, Steph Curry, we're just trying. We're just trying. Oh shit.
Have one question for you, sir.
Yeah?
Why do you call me Weenie? I were on the phone.
Why do I call you Weenie?
Yes.
Because you're Owijo? Okay, so dude, did I tell you the story?
Yes, you do, but you're talking to an audience. So speak.
You're live with 808s and cold takes. How you doing, buddy?
Woo!
It's Owijo and I like my name's Owijo.
Oh my God. You're a dickhead, boy. You got my phone's at 1%. Make this shit quick, pretty boy. Oh.
So basically, it started off you being Owijo, then me and my brother were like, hey, a weenie.
That's exactly what.
Then it went to Weenie. And
Yeah.
then it went to Mr. Weenie. So now you're under my phone as Mr. Weenie.
All right.
All right, thanks, man. Say hi to the people.
Hi, who's there?
All of us.
The
808s.
gang, bro.
What up, Ira?
808s and cold takes, brother. All right, Santa Claus ass boy. All right. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Huh?
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Rehearsals. All right. Bye. Bye. Okay. So, Oween.
Exactly what we thought it was.
Yeah. Okay.
Los,
Yeah.
give it to us.
Next time, Steph Curry, tell us, are you fucking anyway?
We need to know.
We need to know.
Steph's a freak. I know he is.
All right,
Facts.
this one's from at Here's Who's again. What's the story behind Owijo?
Okay, so I had a moment of like, I had like a mental breakdown, but not like a real mental breakdown. I had a mental breakdown like, who wants to listen to a nigga named Owl Boy? So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna figure out a name. So the old W is still a part of Owl. That's why I said Owl is still there. And then the IJO just came randomly. It was just a thought. I was like, Owijo. I just typed in so many names, and then that came up, and I circled it, and it's made the most sense. And I could put it on anything. And actually, it's actually an actual word, like a real word in Africa.
What does it mean?
I think it's wise. It's something like wise one or something.
Badass.
And I didn't even know that was a real word. It's funny. Every time I type in, it pops up me, but it was something else before that.
I'm just too big now.
No, I'm not big. When I'm big is when I pull up in a Maybach on my birthday. One of my friends did that last night, and I was just like, yeah, this is when I get. This is how I know I'm like a poppin' man when
you
that
gotta have
happens.
that Pitbull moment
Maybach at the birthday
where
party.
Your name goes before it. Like Pitbull's name comes before the dog now on Google.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
The Pitbull.
Pitbull,
Dale.
bro. But yeah,
Dale. What we got, buddy?
So biggest inspiration, and that's from at o.hey.pal.
oh, it's my friend AJ. Sorry. Biggest inspiration right now, besides my mom and my parents and my friends, for this album, Frank Ocean, like early Frank, early Frank. Big inspiration. That's a random motherfucker to bring up a Frank right now.
You like blonde or Channel Orange?
So, okay. Blonde is like McDonald's fries. If that makes any sense, it's always gonna be good. Channel Orange is like fun. I feel like Channel Orange is so fun. It feels like summer. Like, every time you listen to it, it's summer.
I like Channel Orange more than blonde, like by a lot.
Okay, that makes sense. And
You would think, right? These
Yeah.
motherfuckers think I'm crazy. Not these guys, but like that was a big one with Vex, and Obey brought it up,
Yeah.
and Cade's brought it up. Cade's probably brought it up.
I think Kate did bring it up.
Yeah,
Dude, I have a question. Do they have like a real answer? Like, you know how people be like, "Oh yeah, I don't like you," they have no reason.
I don't know. It wasn't so much that they like. I think it might have been the way I phrased it because it was in a TikTok we did with Vexa, where I think I said I don't like blonde.
Oh, you say you didn't
I said
like
I don't
blonde.
like blonde, but then I went on to kind of say like I like Channel Orange better, and like
Yeah,
blonde
true.
to me personally, blonde
Yeah.
is very. I feel like I talk about blonde every fucking week now. Blonde is like it's cool. I don't care. Like that's kind of how I look at blonde. I've always kind of felt that way.
It's a slow burn too.
Yeah,
Also,
and Channel Orange for me is like that shit is like peak.
yeah.
Like I
Part of
love
my
that album.
childhood.
That's
Like,
yeah.
being
That's
on
I
the
remember
internet as a
playing
kid,
crack,
bro.
like listening to Crack Rock on GTA 5. I always say
Crazy.
like that memory is so drilled into me, and I just love I love that album so much.
But you experience Channel Orange. Blonde, you kind of like you have to be like a music purist.
Yeah, there's stuff to relate
Yeah.
to that's in Channel Orange that's like
Way
you
more.
know, just like being a kid and growing up. And
Yeah.
it's like it's so pure. So.
And like here, like the little 4-song stretch from like what was it like? Is it Crack Rock, Monks, Bad Religion, Pink Matter? Like
Pink,
I
yeah.
don't think that's something you can have on Blonde. You know, Blonde doesn't have one of those like stretch of songs
Yeah.
going together that are perfect.
Blonde doesn't even have, to me, like the charisma that you find in like Sweet Life or Super Rich Kids or Fertilizer. Like the just like the
Fertilizer.
it's so like preppy and happy, but at the same time it's sad because it's like the things that's talking about. I just I love Channel Orange.
But I think Blonde was more for like the to be honest, it's for like the indie kids. Like the indie kids love
Yeah.
Blonde
That's
because
the album.
because his references are all indie bands like The Police, Killers, Channel Orange. He was looking at like the greatest R&B acts ever, and like Prince and all that. So like it's different, just different worlds, bro.
Yeah.
Question I
thought
have
you-
from Jade again. Favorite
Like
designer.
She already knows Kiko all the way. If I was a lot skinnier, bro, I'll walk in here. Hey guys, whole full suit of Kiko. So Kiko Kusana. Yeah, fire.
I have another question from Worth Creating.
Oh my god.
Have you pooped in our toilet?
In your toilet?
Have you pooped in our toilet? Worth Creating. They're just asking the
already asked
question
that?
again.
Wait.
They asked it 2 different times.
Bro, never again. You know what? Next time I go to your house tomorrow. I go to your house tomorrow to do rehearsals. I'ma purposely shit in your bathroom now. Y'all not. I'm gonna shit and I'm gonna make noises, even though I'm not gonna really shit in your bathroom. I'm gonna be like, all in y'all toilet, bro.
Got one more and
And then the final.
another one from Worth
Yeah.
Creating.
'Cause I'm gonna
I don't know if we want to cut this into like the call, but
Just go ahead and ask it.
because you already answered, why are you a weenie?
Because a wing is in my blood.
And we all have them.
Yeah,
All of us
I
in this
think
room
about
have
that. I
one.
think we can go without saying pause on that.
Yeah.
I think we'll let you have that one.
No, because
I had to think about it.
No.
you're thinking.
I'm gonna ask my
But I'm
question,
thinking
then you go.
Owijo.
Oh, okay.
Because it's in my blood. But okay, if we're talking about that, then why am I weenie? Because I am because I am. That's a pause too, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Man.
Weenie man.
Just trying to spin it into a positive state.
Yeah, you know, positive.
Yeah, it's just Weenie Man.
Oh, okay. I have a question. What is y'all favorite project by me, and what's y'all least favorite? I love that. I love the least favorite more than the favorite. So
My favorite is Awful.
awful. Okay,
But
cool.
my least favorite is Orleans, France.
Only in friends. Okay.
Oh, my answer is the same as his.
Same as is. Okay.
I think my least favorite might be Awful.
Least
I
favorite.
think so.
Okay,
But
cool.
I liked.
What was it? Why was your least favorite?
I listened to it when it came out,
Oh, okay, cool.
and I
cool.
just remember thinking like, it's on it. Like, I mean, to be blatantly honest with you, like the music just isn't what I like. I listen to like a lot of like how would you explain it?
like super
Like,
duper hip
I
hop.
like R&B music and
Oh, then
musicals, and that's kind of all I like. You know, like I listen to a lot of and oldies.
okay.
I love oldies, and like, so that's kind of my sphere. And it wasn't that it was bad. It like I enjoyed it, but it's just not something that I think I would have returned to, especially on like a hip hop scale or like just like a musical scale. I liked Orleans, France.
Okay.
Quite a bit, and I liked. I didn't mind your first one.
Okay.
I liked the first album.
Okay, that's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Do I have any other questions?
What's your favorite that you made?
Awful is gonna be my favorite.
And your least favorite?
There. I took it off DSP. It's called Strawberry. You're not gonna add. Well, actually, you have heard it because it's on SoundCloud.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was
that.
one of the SoundCloud ones.
Yeah, hated that motherfucker. That was actually like my very first project. That was my very first.
It was so bad you changed your mind about the release. Had to take it out of there.
That was up for about 2 years, and I took it down. I was like, Bailick.
Does this ain't me anymore, kind of?
Huh?
Was it like a this isn't me? Like I don't want to be
Oh
portrayed.
yeah, it's not me. Yeah, it's not me. Bailick. I feel that way about Bailick too, but I'm just not gonna delete it because people like that a lot. So yeah. Y'all have any questions outside of the questions like now meeting me compared to like seeing me a couple of times?
I will say that when I went to, well, it was me and Los. We went to your guys' show. We didn't know a single person in that building.
That is true.
I'm usually the crowd guy.
Okay.
So I do crowd control while they.
And quite literally, he's also like our PR guy. So
oh really? That's crazy.
He's the one networking with everybody online. And
you actually talked to him though when you
at
guys
first
booked
we
this,
talked.
You
Yeah.
about this. Yeah. I didn't know about this until I looked at my DMs and I was like, Owijo.
But
okay.
I will say,
we'll write it down.
When we were there, it was really cool because I could tell that every single person in that building was familiar with each other.
Yeah.
And it was comfortable with each other. And it reminded me of when we used to go, like when I used to work for a concert promoter, and there'd be a lot of like indie rock shows and stuff. And all them kids that were up in there, they were friends. Like they were all, and it felt like I was kind of like taken to like a whole nother side of the music scene. Cause we've been going to most, like for the majority, the first half of this year, we've been going to more shows for the guys like
the Sam affiliates, like what we were saying today, where it's
Zulu,
like
Young Hayes.
you guys are it's really cool because we deal with interviewing artists, right?
Yeah,
it's just so cool to be like we interview people like you and Worth and then we could talk to people like Sam and we could talk to bands and like shout out Foster, Hilding, and Washed, like just like really cool, like completely out of the world, but I think it just all creates what's so cool about Arizona, and that's what I just love about it here.
Yeah, and I feel like Arizona should like, I think Arizona should like have like their space studios is like a big open up for like people to do more stuff. Yeah, because I feel like I was with my friend Marissa, you know Marissa from like FOMO. And they were talking about like now there's like a hip hop scene. Like there's always been a hip hop scene. It's not acceptance, you know.
Yeah. Arizona's got a huge indie scene.
Huge
like, funk scene and raves, like
raves.
I guess it's cool that hip hop's getting some shine because I feel like forever it was really about those other things.
Yeah,
and I know a lot of bands, like so many bands.
Too many bands.
Yeah, bro. It's still like that, and I'm like, I get like, I feel like also the thing is like, hip hop artists and alternative artists don't get that much love out here. Like, I've heard every fucking band in the universe, bro. Give me something like the most interesting bands I've heard out here is like Tassel, Police State. What is their name? I'll say those two, like Police State, Tassel. I feel like I'm missing a band. Do y'all know, like, there's a band out here. It's really fire. I'm thinking of them.
There's a couple bands there. Like Wawa.
Is Wawa
Fair Making Out?
Fair Making Out, yeah. Like, Fair Making Out, too, also. Like, that's what I was thinking of. Fair Making Out, like, they are, like, the most interesting bands out here. And then like the bands that are just starting up, they get instant love. Like, even if they're, like, horrible, like they get instant love. I'm like,
it's a community, dude.
It's true.
People rock with their people.
That's
and
true.
I think that's really cool to see, and kind of to go back to what he was saying about your guys' show.
A lot
that
of
you
it
did.
is, like it feels like everyone's, like it could be like a show for like 4 indie bands where
Yeah.
most of their music might sound exactly the same or whatnot,
Yeah.
you know. It might just be in that indie kind of shtick, but like everyone there, it feels like everyone there is friends, and that's kind of how it felt at your guys' show, and it was really cool when because I think I didn't realize that I was next to Gio and Ira for like your whole set, and then after Jade was done, I was like, well, we did. He DM'd Worth about a week or 2 ago, and he said we might see them at the show, so I was like, I might as well just at least I don't want to like. It was because we were there, we didn't know a single person there, so I was like, shit, I'll see if that one of them looks familiar. Ira looked familiar from one of the pictures, and I was like, "Hey, you guys worth creating?" And they were like, "Yeah." And I was like, "That was really that kind of like what." I'm like pointing the camera.
Yeah, bro. What the hell, bro? That's you, bro. Got it.
You guys are just so friendly, and we really appreciate the.
You guys were all very welcoming.
Yeah. We humble about it. We know we're not at the we know that we can be stars and all that, but we're also not like dickhead. We didn't grow up like that, so we're not gonna act like that.
I am very. I think I speak for everybody at this panel here. I'm very thankful that, and I have not met a dickhead artist yet. Everybody's just so kind. It's just like I just love it. It's so community oriented.
Yeah. Like none of us are like at that level yet, and also. If we do get to that level, we should all like still have respect for each other for the scene. Where once you get through that door, it's like now you're opening up this door. Like think about when Triple X came out. Look how many people he put on. It's a lot of people he put on. So Phoenix is that one place that we're getting closer and closer. That's why the Viva thing is happening. That's why more events are happening. We're getting closer to that door where we're gonna knock on that door. And then the music industry is going to be like, okay, now Phoenix is a place. Like, Florida's been a place, but, like, now people are like, oh, like, it's Kodak. Like, we're going to be like a Florida soon. I feel it.
Kodak.
Yeah.
So cool.
That would be fucking awesome. And hopefully we're doing our part to help with that.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of part of, like, our mission kind of, too, is just to, like, put as much attention on everybody that's creating stuff out here, you know? So,
That's true.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Is there any other questions?
His last one.
Xander Soul asks, who is your music for?
I don't know. I still got to figure that out. Let's say like the fuckboy answer for the punks, you know, for the chicks. I don't know, but I don't know. I think whoever listens.
Do you think you make music for yourself before you make it for others? Or do you think you make it for others?
I think Awful I think Awful is the first time I try to make it for both. I think all the other ones I was just like, I'm gonna make the best shit and see what happens. You know how like painters make stuff. So I guess for myself.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
In conclusion, what's next for Owijo?
I have an album coming out. I'm chill. I got like a feature that's coming out on the 22nd. I don't want to suppose it because he's been teasing the fuck out of it. I got a song with Tim Jules called "You the Type." It will be out.
Didn't you?
Yeah, that's coming out. I got a homie with his name is Todd the Odd. He got a song like that. I think another performance album music. I'm gonna be on my Cardi shit at the end of the year. That's the best way I can. That's the best greatest. No, not dropping on Christmas. I'm gonna be on my.
You're not blessing me on Christmas.
No. I'm gonna be on my Cardi shit. You know how Cardi was just dropping random shit, and then they'd be like, "You Cardi." I'm gonna be on that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Anticipate it, bro. Looking forward to it.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that heart.
Thank you for coming on, man.
Heartbeat.
All right. So, thank you guys for checking out the latest episode of 808s and Cold Takes. Please be sure to leave a like, hit the bell, subscribe.
Yeah,
and
do that shit.
Whatever the fuck else you gotta do.
Mollywop the fuck out of that bell.
Yeah.
For everything camera content wise, and be sure to check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts for our audio exclusives. Owijo, do you have any last words for the people before we head out?
Fuck there. Show them.
Any last words for the people, man?
Go listen to my shit. Go check out their podcast.
Shut up. We've been doing it for years.
It's good.
If you if you ever care to know about us as people rather than learning about the artist, listen to the podcast because that's really where we get. That's where we get more.
Fuck me.
Unfiltered.
Fuck this shit. Turn on now.
Fuck me. Go watch their shit. Hey, they're doing great.
Thank you, bro.
All right, y'all are being too courteous. If you do not check out our content, I'm gonna quote a wise man: "Your mama's a hoe." Anyway,
Yo, hey, yo.
Hey, relax on my
God, Jesus.
all right. Well, thanks for the support. We love the fuck out of you guys. Huge thanks. Have a good night, and as always, peace.